Sakhavi? Good question. Bidu jackass. Jackass jagah hai, jackass.
So is this challenging? Like people are looking into you.
या तो टमाटर फेंकेंगे या फिर तालियां बजेगी. Vampire. After I've done all this horror stuff.
Hello viewers, you won't believe who have joined us today. She's a woman who have dominated the Indian film scene for quite a long time with her power-packed yet beautiful and perfect performances. So let's welcome Suchitra Pillai here.
Hello, and thank you so much for having me on your show.
Welcome to India Today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
And first, I would like to ask you your life as a theatre artist.
Oh, theatre is the best thing. As far as an actor is concerned, I think it is the biggest test. It's the true test of being an actor, which is why most of us make the time for theatre. No matter what, paise zyada nahi milte hain, but we make the time to do it because it shows your passion for acting, and retakes nahi hote. On theatre, either you're good or you're not good. Ya to टमाटर फेंकेंगे या फिर तालियां बजेगी. So it's that, So which is why I always say for any actor who's planning to get into the industry, some sort of theatre, whether it's radio drama, whether it's just on stage theatre, whether it's children's theatre, some form of theatre should be done before you actually enter into the industry, because not only things like voice modulation or how to directly interact with people, but this whole fright of, oh my God, will I be good in this first take only? You have to be good in the first take in theatre, So that's what makes it very interesting.
So is this challenging? Like people are looking into you, right?
Yeah.
So they're not looking in other characters. If you're delivering a dialogue, then they're looking into you.
Yes. That's the thing. It's that butterflies in the stomach. That doesn't happen when you're shooting film, because there's retakes, and then you're sitting on the set for so long, and then you go and you give a shot or whatever. But theatre, as soon as the lights are on and you go on to the stage, that's it. You've got to perform, and that's what that's what makes it all the more interesting for me, at least. And that's why I will continue to do theatre. I mean, I've been in the industry now. Well, I started acting 30 years ago, and yes, I'm very old. But I'm still enjoying it and every minute of it.
Okay, I have seen you, as I have told you that I'm a
Yes.
very big fan of yours.
Yes.
I really loved your shows.
Yeah, she must have been in, small chaddis when she saw me first, probably, or not even born yet. Yeah.
So, I have seen you in suspense shows recently, huh? So, is it challenging or is what?
See, as an actor, you always like to, push your boundaries, okay? When I came back from England and I started doing television, I was doing films I was getting, different types of roles, etc. When I started going back to television, there was a stage where I was getting bad mother-in-law, bad auntie, bad this, bad that, bad negative this, negative that, So one felt that one was getting typecast a bit. But then the whole advent of OTT, and Netflix and Amazon and all of these channels, and it's been great for me as an actor because I'm being given such a varied range of roles to play, which is incredible, at my age to get that. So whether it's serious roles, whether it's I've done a lot of like Betal, which was horror on Netflix. There was there's been a few suspense, as you said. But the good thing about OTT is that you don't really get typecast, and I've been very lucky that every project and the many that you will see coming up are all very, very different. So, and it's not challenging, it's any role is a challenge unless they're telling you play yourself, and you take that challenge on if you're a true actor, and you want to make it different. You want to make each role different. Even if I was playing a bad mother-in-law and a bad aunt, I wanted them to be different. So you have to add your own layers. Don't just say, "Haan, director bol dega." No, you have to, as an actor, you have to do it yourself. Put in that little effort. So the challenge is always good.
And also the negative roles that you keep saying, right? So do you think the negative roles can make a very big impact?
I always say it's good to be bad.
Yes.
I think the first negative role of mine which really impacted people was a series called Be-Intiha on Colors, which I did, and I played the bad mother-in-law of 3 daughters-in-law and who had 2 sons, etc. And but the great thing about that character, Suraya Abdullah, I mean, there was a lot of Urdu in it. They gave her so many layers. So she was somebody that people loved to hate.
Obviously.
Yeah.
We always love negative characters, right?
Because they're more interesting.
Yeah.
It's more interesting. And when it's not just making eyes and being a bad, being a villain, when that character has layers, like Suraya Abdullah had, she was a mother, she was a mother-in-law, she was a wife, she was a mother of a long-lost daughter who comes back. She was a sister. She had all of these shades to her. So if you saw her being bad with her daughter-in-law, you saw her being very lovable with her sons. You saw her being extra lovable with the husband, which is what makes it interesting. So I don't see negative characters as getting typecast or anything like that. No, I take it as a challenge and I find it very interesting.
And also, like as I have seen you today, I'm very lucky and honored also that you have a very beautiful and smooth skin.
South Indian genes. I just say South Indian genes. I'm 53 years old, and I don't mind telling people that I'm 53 years old, and I'm proud of my age. And as far as skin and beauty and all is concerned, I am useless here. I do whatever I want. I put whatever things on my face. I like to try out different things. But one big rule of mine is that because we use so much makeup, no matter if I come home at 4:30 in the morning, I see to it that I will take off my makeup and only then sleep. That is one big thing, and always, moisturizing your skin that way. But age, of course, sometimes, sometimes nowadays when I look at my close-ups, I'm like, "Arey yaar, idhar ek line hai, arey yaar, udhar ek line hai." But I'm not one who would go in for all this Botox injections, ye wo and all. I think being natural, all these lines are all natural, and I think they add to my character.
Yeah, but I am kind of thinking that you have stopped aging. You're saying that you're 53,
yeah, 53. Right? I'm 53. I know people say, they say, "Arey, you're the Dil Chahta Hai girl." I'm like, girl?
Obviously, you're the Priya one, right?
Yeah, Priya, yeah. I say, I'm Priya, yes, but Priya was like 30 years ago, I'm like 20 years ago. So, but still, it's nice to be still called a girl. And I guess I'm just lucky. I mean, my genes, and I think for me, age is just a number. Yeah, I don't let it get me down. I'm lucky, touch wood, I may not look my age, but that's the South Indian genes for sure. All the coconut oil and fish that I've been eating all my life. But, it's nice to be able to play. I'm still playing, in another play that I'm doing. I'm playing 25-year-old, and I'm 53. So it's great. It's great as long as it doesn't look like you're pushing it.
Okay, it's okay to having an advantage. Right? Okay, now you're from Kerala, right?
Yes.
You have also said in many interviews,
yes.
like I have seen
yes.
many. So, are you a good cook?
I am, but I don't try South Indian food. I'm a good cook, yes. But South Indian food, there are very, very few recipes that I know how to do. I really want to know how to cook the real good South Indian food, you have to sit and do that masala and all on your own, which I don't, I'll use the blender. But, I love cooking. It's therapeutic. For me, it really is therapeutic. I love it. And just to see the happiness on people's faces when they eat good food that you have made, it's worth it.
So कभी ऐसा हुआ कि आप बहुत गुस्से में हो and you're cooking something, so it turned out bad.
ज़्यादा नमक डालो. Yeah. No. It does show. I always tell, even I tell my maid, प्यार से बनाओ. Whatever it is, जो भी कुछ हो रहा है separately in your life, when you're making food for somebody, you're putting in that energy of yours into it. तभी तो बोलते हैं, माँ के हाथ का खाना or whatever, that's because it's made with love. Yeah, I think food really needs to be made with love. Just forget all your problems, use it as therapy when you're cooking, and then everything will turn out tasty.
So, as you are in Guwahati and you are doing the theatre festival, right?
Yes.
So, I would like to know more about that.
Yeah, so this play is called Scent of a Band. It's quite funny. It's AGP Productions, and it's about two couples and what happens at a dinner in one couple's house, and everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong. You think it's just going to be a normal dinner. Everything goes wrong. There's lots of intertwined connections, this, that, and it's a comedy. It's an out-and-out comedy, and slightly adult comedy, I would say. Not so much, actually. Not so much. Not in the language or anything like that, but just the concept. Yeah. But it's enjoyable for a lot of people. It has everything to do about marriage. the ups and downs of marriage, the fighting, the bickering, you name it. And then what happens outside the marriage, also it has to do with that also. So it's interesting for people who are married or thinking about getting married. They'll watch this play, they won't want to get married.
Okay. Now, are you a romantic person?
Oh, totally. Totally.
Like, what would you do when you want to impress someone? You know.
I'll write a song for them.
Wow,
Yes.
so nice.
Yes.
Which
I
song
mean,
will it be?
my husband, my second husband, he's from Denmark. He's a foreigner. He doesn't understand Hindi, but the first thing I did for him was write him a song called Yara, and I had to sit and explain every lyric to him. And then he was very impressed. He was thinking, first he said, "Oh, lovely song," and all of this. I said, "Wait, sit down here, and I will explain to you what it means." And that's the way I show my romance. Or I write poetry.
आपने अपने गा के दिखाया उनको?
हाँ, of course, गा के
तो
दिखा.
हमारे लिए भी गा के दिखाओगे?
अरे यार, no sleep. I have 1 or 2 lines.
1 or 2.
यारा बिन तेरे ना गुजारा, यारा आजा दिल ने पुकारा, तू ही मंजिल, तू ही रास्ता, तू ही मेरा कारवां, जाना पहचाना तुमसे है पिया कोई रिश्ता हमारा, माना दिल ने माना, मैं लहर तेरी तू मेरा किनारा, यारा.
Wow. Thank you. Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you.
And last question to
Yes.
you. Okay, you're from Kerala. You love Kerala.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, if you want to describe Kerala
Yes.
as a character in the movie, how will you describe that?
As a character in a movie?
Yeah.
Good question. Oh, it would have to be Anil Kapoor saying, "Bidu, jackass! Jackass जगह है, jackass! 1 to 4 उधर ही कर दे."
Thank you
My
so
pleasure,
much.
my pleasure.
Thank you so much. These are the question part, and
Yes.
I would like to play some games with you.
Okay.
Okay, first we will play rapid fire round.
Oi,
Will
chalo.
that be okay?
Yes.
Okay, your first question, a nickname that really annoys you.
That really annoys me. Bandar.
Bandar. Who
Yeah.
calls you that?
Many people.
Okay, and the next one, the weirdest habit you have.
Oh, the weirdest habit I have is saying, you know, every time I'm talking, every time I'm actually giving a speech, I'm always saying, and and then I sit and count when I'm watching the video, I'm like, oh no, I said, like 5 times. So that's an annoying habit of mine, for sure.
Okay, and your favorite toy growing up as?
Oh, when I was growing up,
When you were growing up, what was your favorite toy?
my favorite toy, oh, it was a gremlin. You remember there was a movie called Gremlins? So Gizmo, there was this little character who was a furry thing, and if he got angry, he was really bad. So that's like me.
Oh,
So I used to have this Gizmo, and they used to be called Furby, and that was my favorite because Furby was like it was like a live toy. It used to frighten my friends because even if you kept it on the mantelpiece, suddenly if it heard a noise, it would wake up. Just by sound, and it would start making noises. And my friends used to get so scared when they would stay over, But that used to be my favorite toy because Furby is very sweet and cuddly normally, but if Furby gets angry, it's like when Suchi gets angry.
like you're an angry bird from your childhood. Then. Will that be a good toy?
Yeah.
Okay, then next one, the one film you have seen more than 5 times.
Oh, so many. I've seen Karz, Rishi Kapoor's. I've seen Kumar Gaurav's Star. This is all, old. Karz I saw at least 17 times. Star, Love Story, also Kumar Gaurav. I was in love with Kumar Gaurav when I was in the 8th standard. So I used to watch all of his movies at least 5 times.
At least 5 times.
And an English film that I've seen definitely more than 5 times is Grease. The film Grease. Yeah.
Okay, and the next one is the one lipstick shade you wear most often.
Most often.
Let me nude.
Yeah, I generally wear. It's by Kiko. It's a brand in London, and it's not what I'm wearing right now. This is another really nice color which I like. It's by Calabar, but otherwise it's this. It's a number 2. I think it's called number 2 of Kiko, which is a. It's a nice. It's a very not a bright pink, but it's a for my skin tone. I think it really suits me. So that's my favorite lipstick.
Okay, let's wrap up the rapid fire round here.
Okay.
And now we will play a whisper challenge game.
Whisper challenge.
Yes, do you
Great.
love that?
Chalo.
It's a very fun game actually.
Okay.
I love that.
So what? You will whisper something and I have to tell it.
Yeah, I will put a headphone on you.
Okay. Okay, so you'll play something on there. No. And I have to repeat it.
I'll say something and you have
I
to
think
guess.
say something.
First word be Candy Crush.
Thank you. What? Thank you. Say it again. Candy Crush. Huh? What is she saying? Rajesh, what?
Candy Crush.
That.
It's a game.
It's a game. It's a name.
It's a game.
It's a what?
Game.
It's a game.
Okay.
Say again. Candy Crush.
Wow, so nice. Second. Wipe your face.
Something about my friends.
Wipe your face.
Wipe your face.
Wow, nice.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
And next. Love the way you lie.
Love you.
Love the way you
With.
lie.
Love you.
Love the
Love the
way
you look.
you lie.
Love the way you lie.
Yes.
Ew. Hey, I don't lie yet.
It's a song. And kill them with
Hey, chale, say again.
kill them with kindness.
Treat them with kindness. Something like that. Them.
Kill.
Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. Or with Suchil's look like this.
Thank you. That would be all.
Now I have to sing the song.
Okay. That would be good.
What a movie this was, Rocky and Rani. Ranveer was just some amazing, man. Amazing.
You have
I love
watched the
film.
movie?
Yeah, of course I watched the movie. You know, I've known Ranveer before he was an actor, and I'm so proud of him every time I see him. I know, but this is all he always ever wanted to be. And he used to keep saying, "Arey yaar, actor banunga dekh, no, I'm made for this. He used to tell us, and we were like, "Huh," because we could see it. And the next time I met him was on the green carpet when I was interviewing him at the IFA Awards, and he saw me and he came running up. He said, "Suchi, I told you na."
बन गया मैं hero.
I told you, मैंने कहा था ना कर लूँगा. I said, "You won't believe how proud I am just to see you walking down this red carpet. He deserves it. He deserves it. What an actor."
Okay, and one more question. As you are in Guwahati, would you like to learn some Assamese phrase and all?
Sakhabi.
Wow! And then next. What
That's
have
all
you
I
learned
know.
so far?
There's one thing I know about whether you're having chai or whether you're eating rice or whether you're eating chapati. It's all the same, no? You say the same word, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
khao.
Yeah, khao. Yeah, so that much I also know. And what else do I know? I know about Kamakha Temple. I know about the Mekhla Sari. I have one. I know about the chili pickle. Yes, I'm going to get some before I go back.
Okay. You should get some.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Can I teach you some bad words?
Yes. It's allowed?
Will that be okay? We are Assamese people. We have very, very good slang.
Yeah, I'm sure it sounds very nice. No, yeah.
I will say and you'll repeat.
And I'll repeat.
You say Zohone Zati.
Zohone Zati.
Wow, so nice. And this is a bad word, so I won't say it. And Johoni Jati means it's a disease. Johoni is a disease, and the one who gets it is called Johoni Jati.
I don't remember that now.
You
Yeah,
should have.
for sure.
And another one
Yes.
I'll teach you. That means tes khati. Tes khaiti.
Test khaiti.
Uh-huh.
Test khaiti.
Tes khaiti.
Test khaiti.
Tes.
Test or test?
Tes. Tes.
Tes.
It
Tes.
means blood.
Nah, test khaiti.
So it means that the one who is sucking your blood.
Vampire!
Yeah.
After I've done all this
Yeah.
horror stuff. That's me, sucking the blood.
Tes khati one, right? Thank you so much.
No, it's my pleasure. I enjoyed your interview. Thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Lots of
much.
love. All the best.
It's an honor.
Thank you, India Today. Hope to see you again soon here and